The road we're on is paved in Garth.
Come along on the journey
as we explore Garthology.
Think of it more as a conversation. I like that. So if this is truly a conversation, then I say let the conversation begin. Showtime!
Hey everyone, it's Deb.
And I'm Pete.
And I'm Jess.
Welcome back to Garthology, everybody. We're diving into another stop along Garth Brooks's limited series box set from 1998. This is part 5 of our review of the bonus songs only in the box set. And today we are looking at the bonus track from Garth's 5th album, In Pieces. Now, when In Pieces originally came out back on August 3rd, 1993, it was another record-setting moment for Garth, of course. The album debuted at number 1 on both the Billboard Top 200 and the Country Albums chart, just like Rope in the Wind before it. In Pieces also found huge success outside of the United States. In the United Kingdom, it became Garth's highest charting album, climbing into the top 10 of the UK country charts even before the official release, thanks to strong import sales from the US and Ireland. Some critics predicted that early imports of the album would hurt its performance once it was actually formally issued, but man, they were wrong, because when the album was officially released in Britain in early 1994, it shot to number 1 on the country charts and reached number 2 on the pop charts there, while also producing a few top 40 singles on the UK pop charts. Like, pop charts, that's crazy. This album was packed with fan favorites like Standing Outside the Fire, Ain't Going Down, and Callin' Baton Rouge. The album leaned heavily into high energy and arena-ready sound while still offering those heartfelt ballads that we all love from Garth. With In Pieces, Garth wasn't just dominating country music. He was expanding the boundaries of what country could sound like in the early 1990s. Okay, so let's talk about the bonus song on In Pieces in the 1998 limited series box set. That song is called Anonymous.
I wrote our names 1,000 times just to see yours sitting next to mine, and sent you flowers, card, and sign, anonymous. In days to come, like days that passed, my heart beats for you always has, though you know me only as anonymous.
Anonymous was written by Tony Arata and John Schwab. Lyrically, this song is a story of unspoken love, the kind that just burns kind of quietly in the background. The narrator just expresses his affection through secret gestures like, unsigned cards, flowers, just writing names together on paper. It's tender and a little bittersweet because while the love is there, it is also hidden. The word anonymous carries the weight of both romance and heartbreak because you're putting all of this emotion into someone who may never truly know it's you. I think that's a theme that a lot of people can connect to, especially anyone who's loved someone from afar. Musically, Anonymous has a much softer, kind of more delicate feel, I think, compared to especially some of the powerhouse tracks on the original release of In Pieces. It feels almost like an intimate performance. Certainly not like an anthem, arena anthem like the other songs. And that might be why I was thinking it might be why it didn't make the original cut of the album. Like maybe he just didn't find that spot on the album that he always kind of looks for. And so maybe that was why. The arrangement of the music kind of leans into the simplicity. It's just got that gentle guitar and piano. It's got a really steady rhythm, but it's definitely on the softer side. And Garth's voice just sits right at the center of all that. And I actually really like that stripped back sound. I think it fits the lyrics of this one perfectly. It's understated. And I think Garth's delivery, it's quiet. It's got that ache that he does so well. And it just lets you hear that vulnerability in every line of the lyrics. So those are my thoughts. Pete, what's your take on Anonymous?
Yeah, Anonymous is a song that I'm not really, I wasn't familiar with it at all. Obviously, a little bit more familiar now doing the research. And, a lot like what you were saying, when it first started, I was really thinking that it was going to be too slow of a song for me to enjoy. But the truth is it was slow, but I love the story and the lyrics. And I love the song and that it really showcases Garth's ooh la la romantic voice, right? It was, like you said, real stripped back and kind of just right in the center of everything. And it really showcased that. I thought it went fantastic with the pace of the song, I guess you can say. I love the lyrics in the part of the song where it says, "In days to come, like days that passed, my heart beats for you, always has, though you only know me as Anonymous." And I just think that is fantastic. There's so much, if you dissect each and every single one of those lines, there's so many different ways that this story could go. I really, really, really love that part of the song. I love how in the final verse, he really gets loud in the beginning of it with the lyrics. And I think that it just puts a great stamp at the end to a great song. I really enjoyed this song, and I didn't think that I was going to in the beginning. And the longer and the more that I listened to it, the more I enjoyed it. How about you, Jess? What do you think?
I am going to be the odd man out on this one. I love Tony Arata, but this is not my favorite Garth song, I'll say. It's okay, but it's not my favorite. I do love some of the lines. I love the part that says, "I wrote your name 1,000 times just to see yours sitting next to mine," because that's such a real and relatable thing. And I think everyone probably did that at some point, especially when they were younger. But it seems an odd choice in the next part to me, though, to reference carrying someone's books for them. It says, "In dreams at night, I carry your books for you." Because that definitely places the relationship in the song in a school age category or college at best, which really narrows the audience and appeal, I think. And it kind of just took me out of the song a little bit. And if that wasn't the intent and I missed something, that's where the line took my brain. And so I kind of lost the string a little bit there because it put it as a very youthful song. I think Garth's voice is strong and as gorgeous as ever on this one, and I do like the music. And I actually really love the melody in that first line that I mentioned, and because that's the first line and then it repeats again at the end, and I like the way that it kind of climbs up and then goes back down. I like the melody of that. Overall, though, this is really sort of just a forgettable one for me. I don't hate it. It doesn't stand out, especially when you compare it to the one we're going to cover in our next episode. And I won't give away what it is. I will just say you don't want to miss our next episode.
I'm going to go along with you on that and say if we're going to compare the two, this one does not win out.
Right?
What's next?
You got to tune in and listen.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
All right. I think that's the perfect place to land this episode, teasing into the next one.
There we go.
So I do love this box set. I know Garth has a tendency to re-release his albums. We all know that. However, I still like this box set specifically because of these bonus songs we get.
Agreed.
This one may not be everyone's favorite. However, it gives us kind of, like we've talked about before, that hidden little gem that we didn't know existed. It was on the cutting room floor. And now because of this box set, we got to listen to it. So I like that.
Yeah, me too.
It's like getting a new little Garth every once in a while. I'm all for it. Thanks for hanging out with us today on this one. We're near to wrapping up this box set review, and we will catch you next time with a very last look. Have you checked out our website at garthology.com yet? If not, stop by today and check out all of our past episodes. And remember to subscribe to our podcast on your podcast platform of choice. If you listen on Apple Podcasts, please stop by and hit that 5-star button if you like what you hear, and then write up a quick review to encourage others to listen. Then share our podcast with everyone you know. That way you can help your friends in low places become Garthologists too.
Yeah, and speaking of friends in low places, if you guys are on social media, so are we. We are on Facebook at www.facebook.com/GarthologyCast. We are on Twitter, TikTok, Threads, and Instagram at GarthologyCast there. So if you guys want to continue to communicate with us through our inbox and direct messages there, easiest way to get a hold of us. We do appreciate the likes, the tweets, the retweets, and the shares. So keep supporting us there, and we talk to you guys soon.
Yep, and as always, new episodes of Garthology are available on the 7th, 17th, and 27th of each month. So please join us for our next episode. Until then,
thanks for joining us for today's episode of Garthology. And I'm Deb.
I'm Pete.
And I'm Jess. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye, everyone. And remember, love will always win.
Bloopers.
5 years. We have been doing this for 5 years.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
It's gone by fast.
Right? I was thinking about that because Bo didn't even exist when this started, and he's 4 now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's crazy. Crazy 5 years. Okay. From Garth's. He was not expounding.